Like I said, my name is TaQuasha Carter. I'm super excited to be on this call. And I hope that everything that I talk about today, someone gets inspired and take what resonates with them to apply it into your own life. I hope that everything that flows out of my mind, I hope that and I pray that it makes sense. I pray that, it impacts you, it puts a stamp on you today. So you guys bear with me because my mind, it raced at 1,000 miles per second. But like I said, I'm definitely happy, and let me just take a breath. Let me take a breath, y'all. Okay. So I have a few notes just to help keep me on track because, like I said, my thoughts race 1,000,000 miles per second, and I want to make sure that I stay in the message that I want you guys to have. So, getting started, I want you guys to think back when you guys were a child, when you were children, right? And just think of the way that you see the world, the way that you view the world, the way that you felt, right? As a child, they are very free spirited, they're very pure, curious about every little thing. They act without fear, without hesitation, right? So, in knowing this, we are all born with, wild imaginations and this insatiable desire to try things, right? So no one is born, in my personal opinion, nobody on this earth, nobody on this call that can hear the sound of my voice, nobody is born without that creative spark, because curiosity is just a part of who we are naturally, right? We are all creative. And so we all are, explorers from the moment that we learn to walk, from the moment that we learn to test the strength of our legs as babies. Our primal instinct is to test things, to figure out things, to seek things. And it is in that exploration that drives our capacity to be creative. So as children, even, we are all artists as children, right? So from the moment that we, for example, we use crayons to replicate a picture of our parents, our mom, our dad, whoever it is that we decide in our mind that we want to draw. I don't matter how long and skinny the legs are, how big, ginormous the heads are, how disproportionate that picture is drawn, right? The fact that as a child, we disregard the rules of making pretty pictures, right? And we disregard the rules to coloring inside the lines because we made our own rules, right? We didn't care. We made our own rules. So we couldn't be wrong because there's no wrong in trying. There's no wrong in your head when you draw that picture of your parents. It's everything that comes out in that state of purity, that state of yes, big heads. I'm telling you, we draw them little lollipop stick figures with a big old head, legs about 8 miles long, right? But when you draw those pictures for your parents and you show them what you have created, right? They love it because that's what you feel. You try to create in your own way, your parents, the people that you love, the people that you care about. As a child, you have these abilities as a child. So if we were all, my head always big in the right, my head always, y'all know, shoot, I can't tell you how many pictures that I drew. Like the legs, like I said, the legs 8 miles long, the stomach huge, like the head could be this little, ears this big, squiggly hair lines, all of the above. We've all done it, right? We all had our little doodles on the walls on paper. But I'm saying the ability to do those things as a child and not have any limitations on what you can create in those moments. So if we were all born with the potential to create beautiful, meaningful, truth telling things, you know, we must abandon the jaded adult lenses in which we now see the world. So we have to put faith in ourselves once again to tap into those childlike abilities, be willing to take risks despite the fear of failure. Because a child, I'll tell you what, a child's going to tell you the truth. A child's going to tell you the truth with no filter. A child is willing to take risks. I mean, just freak me out. My son do things that just terrify me, but in his mind, he's fearless. He's just untouchable, right? But like I said, taking risks despite of the fear of failure. You got to be open to change, open to doing and trying new things. Now, we all know, whether you believe it or not, we all know that there is a perfect and ultimate source of power, right? Whether people decide to give or label that source of power as God, you know, Jesus Christ, universe, source, spirit, the infinite, the most high, etc. I don't judge what people believe in, right? But whatever it is that you call as this perfect source of power, it is literally in every single one of you since the moment that you were born. Since the moment that you were born. You are the highest form of creation. The highest form of creation. You are perfect. Just the way you are. You are perfect. Despite the differences in our natural abilities, the differences in our talents, right? Despite our different personalities, despite our physical differences, our physical appearances, despite our environments that we grow up in all over the world, right? All of your imperfections or uniqueness, what makes you different is what makes you perfect. You're perfect. You were literally born and equipped with everything that you need to live out your life's purpose. Everything. Yes, it's in your DNA. Everything that you need to get through anything that's thrown at you, to achieve all of your goals. Everything. Yes, from your everything. The second that you got a heartbeat in the womb, you were equipped with everything that you need to live out your life's purpose, to create, to change the world in your own way. The way you envision yourself changing it, right? You literally have the ability to create anything that you want, anything. So you got everything that you need to make it happen. You just got to tap into it. Dive into it. Drown yourself into, embrace everything that you're already equipped with. If you don't know what those things are, think about what it is that you're good at. What it is that you're good at. Yes, we were born rich. A lot of people, they don't think about this stuff. Everybody, you're born with this stuff naturally. So if you don't think about it, just think about what it is that you're good at. What feels like effortless. It doesn't require much effort on your part. It just flows, right? Just like, okay, for example, Charles, I'm gonna put you on the spot. You have the ability to teach in ways that anybody else couldn't. Paris has the ability to pull out those strengths that are in you, but no filter. Jasmina, Lord knows this girl can preach. This girl can pray. You know, Amber got a heart of gold. She was a little soft spoken at first, but this girl got a heart of gold. I see the change in her. She's coming out. She's working on becoming the best version of herself, tapping into what it is that she's good at. Yes, I'm telling you, if you go back to when Amber first started going live, she was very, very soft spoken. I told her this, like, I had the pleasure of meeting her in person. And I mean, we clicked just like that, clicked instantly. And the fact that although she has her own way of speaking, her own way of making an impact and changing lives in her own way, she has her level or her that perfection, that source of perfection in her. Charles had that source of perfection in him. Jasmina, Javon, Paris, anybody, everybody on this call, you had that source of perfection in you. I promise you, it's there. It doesn't matter. You embrace it. It doesn't matter what you've been through. It doesn't matter what you've been through in the past. It doesn't matter who did what, who said what, who turned their backs on you. It doesn't matter all the good or we've been there. It doesn't matter what we'll go through in the future. All those negative people, or can you guys hear me? Uh-oh. Said my internet is unstable. I don't know why. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. Yeah. Internet gonna let me be great today. Anyway, doesn't matter what you've been through in the past, right? It doesn't matter who did what, said what you will go through in the future. All those negative people, all those negative situations that may come and try to drag you down. But guess what? You just got to do a little samba, baby, because that perfection within you still has not changed. It still hasn't gone anywhere. Do that samba, shake that off. It's still in you, right? Oh, for real. Come on. Can y'all feel me? That perfection in you is so much more powerful than what you realize. You are so much stronger than what you realize. Just think about all the situations that you thought you couldn't recover from, all the situations that you thought you couldn't get through. Bloop, here you are. You were able to get through it, right? You were never put into something or put through something that you couldn't handle. You're never given a load that you couldn't carry. Sometimes life tends to knock us down to the lowest we've ever been. But understand that in those low points, you're able to tap into those what's the word I'm looking for? Those supernatural, there you go. We are able to tap into those supernatural abilities that we didn't know we had. If everything is going great, you will never know what it's like to tap into those supernatural abilities that you already were born with, right? You don't know what it's like to use them. If you're, right. For my yoga's easy and my burden is light. Yes, ma'am. When you're down low, you don't know what strengths that you have, the put in situations where you're truly able to tap into your abilities, able to make change. You're more vulnerable, you're more open to change when you're knocked on your hind parts. You become stronger, you build yourself up. You mold yourself into the person that you need to be each and every struggle that you go through in life. So if you were to go through that situation again, whatever it is, it becomes easier the next time, right? It doesn't affect you as much as it did the first time when you went through it, because you become stronger. You know how to handle things, right? You can handle it in a different way. So, I mean, just think, life is gonna knock us down. Even when we're at the best point of our lives, life is gonna knock us down on our behinds. Sometimes you got to go through hell on earth to create heaven on earth. Sometimes you have to feel what it's like to struggle. Sometimes you have to understand what it's like to recover from certain things, how to react to certain people, to stay clear of certain situations. You learn those lessons. So again, sometimes you have to go through your hell on earth to experience, to create, to live, and to share your heaven on earth. It's true. You got to feel it in order to learn from it. I'm sitting right up here preaching to y'all. I got to learn. I got to learn. I'm still a work in progress. I'm not going to sit up here on my high horse and think I'm better than everybody else. I'm just like y'all. And speaking of feeling it, speaking of, you know, having to feel everything that you go through in order to get better, in order to learn from it. Everyone on this call has been blessed with 5 senses, right? Yes or yes. And a lot of people tend to take just those 5 senses that you're blessed with for granted, not understanding how powerful they really are. Just think for a second. Matter of fact, quick and easy pop quiz. Type in the chat, what are your 5 senses? This is the easiest pop quiz known to man. If you don't know your 5 senses, I'm firing you. You getting kicked off this law, right? No, I'm playing, but seriously, what are your 5 senses? Go ahead, type it in the chat. What are your 5 senses? There we go. There we go. Seeing, tasting, smelling, hearing, touching. There we go. Smell, hear, feel, and touch. Uh-oh. This one, Kenneth. Uh-oh. Oh. Taste, touch, hear, smell, and see. There we go. There we go. Taste, forgot. There you go. There you go. You ain't fired. Good job. Good job. All right. So we all know our 5 senses, right? Taste, touch, you're hearing, you're able to see and smell. You know, those are your 5 basic senses that you're born and blessed with. So just thinking of how powerful they are, just think. You have the ability I got stuck on you got it, girl, don't worry, you got it. But just think, you have the ability to hear things that aren't physically in your presence. You have the ability to feel things without touching them, without physically touching them. You have the ability to see things without form. You have the ability to smell things that aren't physically in your presence. You have the ability to taste things without physically eating or drinking them. You ever had that happen? I know everybody had to. One point in your life, you had to experience each and everything that I've just explained. So do you understand what I mean when I say just your 5 senses alone are so much powerful than we realize? And when we become aware of how powerful these natural abilities are, and you learn to embrace them, you can enhance how you use it to not only help yourself, but to help serve others. So I want y'all real quick, whether you have your camera on or whether you have your camera off, everybody on this call, everybody that can hear my voice, I want you to go ahead and close your eyes for a second. Just close your eyes, okay? And I'm gonna check. I want to see. Close your eyes for a second, okay? And I'm gonna ask you a few questions just so you can see just how powerful your five senses are. So, can you see each and every one of your names on that screen as a chairman on that stage at a stadium packed with over 25,000 people? Can you see yourself on that stage with Paris and Charles that are no longer standing there alone as chairman? Anybody else that I haven't mentioned as chairman in this community, forgive me. But you see what I'm saying? You see my point? Can you see yourself on that stage? Right? Can you hear the 25,000 plus people screaming for you, celebrating you like no one else's business? Can you hear that roar? Right? Can you feel every handshake? Can you feel every hug? Can you feel every tear that falls from your face from us celebrating each other? Can you feel it? Can you smell all the different perfumes and colognes? Because good Lord, when I tell you we all gonna be smelling and looking good, you feel? You smell the air in that environment. Can you taste? Can you taste the champagne or whatever it is that we're toasting with when we toast, when we all have a toast together as the Retiring 365 family, celebrating your accomplishments? Right, can you taste that chairman lunch? Good Lord. Can you taste it? Do you understand what I'm saying? Am I making sense to anybody? Right? Chairman is literally within each and every one of you. Each and every one of you. Okay? Each and every one of you. Eric, Kenneth, Charles, Chanel, Tracy, Frankie, I'm so sorry, Miss Gibson, Clarence, Portia, Shondell, Jasmina, Darren, Yolanda, Gerald, Amber, Kaylin, Keith, Karima, Paris, yeah, shoot, Miss or Mr. I'm so sorry if I screwed that up. I'm sorry. Miss Jarrett, Javon, Destiny, O'Brien. You see what I mean? Tracy, Frankie, Amber, Regina, Michael, Sierra, everybody that hears my voice right now. You have chairman already in you. I'm not going to sit up on this call and lie to you. When you tap into who you really are, when you tap into that perfection that is already in you since birth, you use those special abilities and talents, what makes you different, to make a difference in the world. Go out there, show the world who you really are. Show them what you are really made of. You are perfect. You are powerful. You are chairman. You are you. Be you. Unapologetically. Be you. Be your true, authentic self. I really hope you took something from this message today, because I literally see in every single one of you, you have the ability to move mountains. Think of all the perfection that's within each and every one of you, and think just how powerful it is that all of us are combining in one environment as a unit to move mountains. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everybody is perfect, despite all the differences. Everybody. I don't care where you're from. I don't care what you look like. I don't care how fast you learn, how slow you learn. I don't care how fast you learn. You already have it in you. Don't matter how long it takes for you to get there. You have your own journey. You're going to get there. You're here for a reason. You're here for a reason. Your purpose is greater than just you. Tap into those things. Me too. I gotta tap into it as well. I've been, and I'm gonna just be real here. Since I was a little girl, I've been able to see things. I've been able to, oh man, it's going in a place where I'm not, I don't really share these things with people because some people call it crazy. But when I say I've experienced things in my life at a very young age, things that I was once afraid of as a child, I have the gift of inspiration. I have the gift to inspire people, even though as a little girl, I was quiet as a mouse. You would never know that I was in the room. You would turn around, oh, shoot, scared, jumping, because you never knew I was there. That's how quiet I was. I was always observant of the environment, of the people, was always protected. That's another thing. You always protected, no matter what choice you make. You are always protected. You were always guided. And so I have the natural ability, like I said, to inspire people, to see and pull things out of people that they don't see in themselves. To be honest with people. I'm not a liar. I hate liars. I'm able to see things before they happen, or if you want to call that manifestation or clairvoyance, whatever it is. I have the ability to create anything from nothing, from scratch, nothing out of thin. Once you tap into that, when I tap into that creativity, like I said, as a child, and I've been told this, once I focus on something that I really want, can nothing stop me. I have a unstoppable force, that unstoppable drive to get what it is that I want. And it's not even like for myself, it's for other people. Most of the time, I do things to benefit someone else. It's not even for myself. So when I come up here and I talk to you, this is not for me. It's to help bring out something in each and every one of you guys that you don't really or necessarily see in yourself. You all are good at something. You all, you have oh my goodness, you have perfection in you, like I stated earlier. Just, y'all, I don't want to keep rambling, but I'm telling you, when I said yesterday that each and every one of you are going to be successful. I'm not just saying that to blow smoke. I'm not just, just saying that to talk and waste my breath. I'm telling you, each and every one of you guys that are here, you will be successful. It is already done. Do not worry. Don't be scared. Don't move in fear. Fear will block everything that you want. It will stop you from taking action. I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty. Fear will stop you. Fear is all in your head. It doesn't exist. It's an illusion. Ooh, I hope I inspired you guys. I really hope I did. I really hope I did. I want to do this more often. I got to do this more often because what? Yes, tap into higher consciousness. When I tell you, start vibrating on another level, it don't even feel like I'm talking right now. This is somebody else, that I guess that real, authentic TT that's talking to you guys. So guys, like I said, find out what it is that you're good at. I mean, really tap into it. Do not try to fit yourself in society's box. You're not meant to be in that box. You were born to be free. You were born to express yourself freely. Okay? Become uncommon. Absolutely. Absolutely. For those of you who, oh man, I can't wait until the event in Orlando. I'm super excited, guys. I hope you all got your tickets because I want to meet and shake every one of you guys' hands, give you hugs, spread the love. Oh man, I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys. I really am. Thank you, Charles, for inviting me to come up here and speak. Man, I appreciate you guys so much. Y'all just don't know. Y'all really don't know. I gotta do this again, man. I ain't lying. I gotta do this again. But yes, oh shoot, it's already 12. I lost track of time. She ate 11. She ate 11 okra. The most, I guess, real advice, things that come from a heart or from a place of love. Like I said, a place from, place of gratitude, a place of inspiration. I try to be as real as I possibly can with you guys because that's just who I am. It comes naturally. Although, like I told y'all, it may not seem like around that right now that I'm talking to you guys. Like I said, I was quiet, but this is who I'm meant to be. This is what I'm here to do, to inspire the masses, to help people to become the greatest version of themselves, to inspire people to do great things. I mean, love conquers all, man. You start vibrating on a different frequency. You start embracing who it is that you really are. It feels good. It feels really, really good. And I hope that you guys can really tap into everything that you're born with naturally. Tap into those special abilities. You are powerful. You are so powerful. You are perfect. I don't care who tells you that you are perfect. You hearing it from me. You are perfect, just as you are. Keep pushing. Keep striving for your dreams and goals. You see it in your mind. It is doable. It is obtainable. Keep being consistent in the business or whatever it is that you have. This may not be the only thing that you have that you want to do. You may have other things that you want to do. Do it. Life is short, y'all. Do whatever it is that makes you happy. What makes you feel that time stops. Whatever it is that makes you feel like it's not work. You enjoy doing it, That's all I got for you guys. I'm not sure if Javon is still up here, if he's available to take.
Let's go! Hey, let's go. Hold on. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. We actually gonna go ahead and let everybody unmute themselves. Hey, TaQuasha, I'm gonna let you go ahead and launch this thing off. We need a chairman scream on 3 on you. I need you to go ahead and launch the chairman scream after that. Come on.
All right.
Off right.
All right, y'all ready?
Go ahead, turn your cameras on. Come on.
Turn your cameras on if you're in position.
He's like,
if you are decent, please turn your cameras on. If you are decent and able to turn your camera, go ahead. If you're not, don't do that, but you get what I mean. All right, everybody got their camera on. All right, we got one. Okay, there you go. You got your, well, I don't know if you can unmute all at the same time, but y'all, if you can hear me.
Let's go.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready for that chairman screen? Chairman screen, 1, 2, 3.
go.
Let's
go.
Scared my daughter. In there. Let's go.
Hello.
Woo! All right, let's go. Hold on, let me there we go. All right, cool. Hey, TaQuasha, we definitely appreciate that. That was an amazing morning on dedication. Definitely got to get you back on here. Each and every single one of y'all, just understand this, right? It's your time, right? It's your time. New leaders are emerging each and every single day. Like, we got so many people in this family, so many people winning, so many people taking charge of their own life. We can probably go a whole month before you hear the same person twice. If you guys step into your calling, right? Everybody has their own message. Everybody has their own thing that they can really give to the family. So you got to really step into that, right? New leaders are emerging each and every single day, and we appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Let's go out there. Let's win the day. Let's win the week. And as Mr. Tika said, I'm going to win the second. I'm going to win the minute. I'm going to win the hour. I'm going to win the day. I'm going to win the week. I'm going to win the month. I'm going to win the year. And I'm going to win all the way till we get to Chairman 10 million, right? So let's go ahead. Let's win 2 and 8 o'clock today. Let's go ahead, pack out both of those calls. And we appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Charles or Paris, y'all have anything to add to this? No, we good.
Phenomenal
We good.
job.
All right, look, we'll see y'all at 2 o'clock. Let's get it. And make sure y'all, the book and audio of the month is inside of the Discord chat. So let's go ahead and tap in. How to Win Friends and Influence People. Let's go ahead and really get lit on that.